From the WDEF News 12 Sports Desk, you're watching Touchdown Friday Night, sponsored in part by your Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and Zaxby's.
Ringgold and LFO renewed their rivalry for the famous Catoosa Cup tonight.
Pretty soon, the trophy handed out to the winner may be called the Ringgold Cup. The Tigers have won the last 10 meetings against the Warriors. All right, let's get to the highlights. Coming onto the field, the Warriors looked mean, but as they say, looks aren't everything. Early in the game, quarterback Devin Lancaster going deep to Joey Collins, and he's going to snare that one, giving the Tigers the first points of the game, putting Ringgold on top 7-0. A little while later, Ringgold would do it again, this time Lancaster with the fake handoff to D. King. That would make it 17-0 Tigers. Flash forward to the second quarter, Ringgold still showing no mercy. That's running back Ty Jones, living up to his position, running all the way down the field for a touchdown. All right, a little later, same old song and dance. This time it'll be Cole Keebler looking for a break, and he finds a hole, and he's going to weave his way all the way down the field for yet another Ringgold touchdown. After that, the rain started to come down in buckets, so the officials called the game at the half with a final score, Ringgold destroying LFO 48-0.
Yeah, the weather, though, was not an issue last night as Heritage traveled to Lafayette. The Ramblers' T.J. Hawkins was revved up on Lafayette's first possession. He appears possessed by Leonard Fournette on this bruising run. The Rambler rumbles for 16 yards, but Lafayette turned it over on downs. But meanwhile, Heritage then put it in the end zone. Lavarius Hood, I should say, pushes the pile to pay dirt. 12-yard touchdown, made it 7-0. Next General Series, Corby Wilson to Drew Sherrill, who somehow hangs on for the first down. Heritage got a 1-yard touchdown to finish off a 96-yard drive to make it 13-0. The Generals then went 93 yards down the field, although it didn't take them as long this time. Wilson to Luke Grant. Grant shakes a couple of tackles and goes 93 yards for the touchdown to put Heritage on top 20-0 at halftime. It was just a rough night all around for the Ramblers. Heritage with the take no prisoners attitude. They win it by a final score last night of 30-0. Back to the Touchdown Friday night scoreboard we go. Warren County, the final over Sequatchie County. Southeast falls to Pickens County 31-14. Calhoun over Sonoraville 38-0. And Dade County falls to Darlington 21-10. We showed you some of the Walker Valley highlights earlier against Soddy Daisy. The Mustangs appear to be a much different team than the one that started the season 1-3. Walker Valley worked to get their record back to 500 before heading up to Soddy this evening. In their last two games, Walker Valley has scored 75 points. But head coach Glenn Ryan says the credit for the points production actually goes to the defense, which got a tune-up recently during the team's bye week.
I think a big part of it is they're just able to go out and play relaxed now because they're not feeling like they have to score every time they step on the field.
Oh, it's so much fun when you're clicking on all cylinders, defense playing well, offense playing well. It's so much fun to play.
Everything clicked for the Mustangs last week as they beat rival Cleveland 34-0 in a rain-shortened game.
I think everybody was shocked that we came out there and shut them out at their home place at Benny Moreau.
Our guys are excited, and you know, for the last 2 weeks, we feel like we're playing ball like we felt like we could.
The Mustangs now mimic college teams like Oklahoma by using the funny signs to signal plays.
That was our offensive coaches. They sat down, to try and speed up, our play calling a little bit. We went with the boards this year.
The cards, they definitely help us pick up tempo and get the offense moving faster.
And the Mustangs know they'll have to pick up their game as they close out the season against some tough competition.
I guess it's a good thing we kind of put our bad play out of the way in the beginning of the season because the last half of the schedule is going to be just a real, rock 'em, sock 'em, kind of just pounding it game.
All right, another look at the Touchdown Friday night scoreboard. We got Tennessee Academy, Grace Academy. That one's postponed till Saturday. We got DeKalb County on top of Grundy County 28-20. Let's keep rolling on along. Cartersville on top of Ridgeland 42-7. Adairsville on top of Murray County 48-0. Blanking them. Jeez. All right, Gorton Lee, we have them on top of Coosa 38-14. And Christian Heritage on top of Mount Zion 41-14. And still ahead on Touchdown Friday night, we'll hear from the Vols and the Dogs ahead of their matchup tomorrow night.